I'm a huge fan of the show, as I'm suspecting everybody that came out here was. And I personally found the summation of the series really satisfying. I like the idea that, like you guys said from the very beginning, all of this has happened before and all this will happen again. And it was interesting to watch it actually play out over the course of the series and then relate it to other rises and falls of human culture. Are you fascinated by human history? Was anthropology something that you studied? You know, how did this become the solution to the series?
Well, I think David and I were both history fans from the get-go. It was something we studied and something that we were sort of always fascinated with. And I was a government major in college and was always interested in sort of the rise and fall of civilizations and sort of how that all worked out. And so part of the idea of ending Battlestar in the way that we did was we had always talked about a way of bending the show back towards its relevance to today and who we are and, you know, who we are as human beings, because we always saw the show as something that was relevant, and we wanted to sort of view our culture and society through a science fiction prism. So the idea of, at the very end, connecting it finally to where we were was something that was very important to us as we developed the finale.
There's so many metaphysical and like moral, really the theological debates, just the concept of the many gods versus the one true God, and that being something that causes conflict. That's something that we all deal with. One of the biggest justifications for war is basically the type of prayer that you utilize, and it's interesting how divisive that is amongst people and how ultimately became something so hotly debated. Where do you guys stand, if it isn't too invasive of a question, just theologically, what is it that you believe in?
Anarchy, communism, anti-America, basically.
I'm aggressively agnostic. I mean, I was raised Roman Catholic. I went through periods of atheism and then interest in Eastern religions, like most people in Hollywood, and came to a place where I just realized I really didn't know what the hell it was all about, and I just sort of wanted to then make a show that was about a lot of people who were grasping for ideas and for answers, and I was fascinated with the notion of the clash of civilizations between a monotheistic culture and a polytheistic culture, which is all about the unknowable, you know, about why we're here, what's it all about, and what happens after we die, and that people are willing to kill each other over that basic concept, which you can never prove and never understand, and yet we will end our lives in an argument about that very idea. And I thought that was a fascinating place.
But religion in today's television culture is, you know, slightly short of penetration in terms of like what you can speak to and get away with.
Yeah. Classy. He's been dying to say penetration all night. Slipping in there.
Short of penetration.
You can't get away with, and we were encouraged in an ironic way again by Michael Jackson, who said when he read a line of dialogue. Not the singer, the other Michael Jackson.
He was a network executive.
CEO of Universal TV.
It's a common mistake.
Yeah. Well, he read the first draft of the script where number 6 said God is love and said, wow, more of that. Terrorists who associate their agenda with religion, love it. Keep it coming. And we said, okay.
Really? That's the network?
Right. When's the next time we're going to get, like, you know, more religious subversive irreverence in your script? So it helped inform not only the antagonist of the show, but by the 3rd season of the series, it was sort of built on that.